artist. I work on kind of funny things, like I like to do costumes because it's I don't know how to explain it. It's fun. I work with my hands. It's kind of relaxing. I think I give joy to somebody else. I can imagine someone can use this costume. Last year, I did a program, and I kind of put the public out there the information that I'm working with fire people impacted any fire, and we're doing artwork, and it's hands-on artwork. And so I worked with either a psychotherapist or an artist, and I interviewed. I had to turn down artists when the word got out. There were some people very interested, so I had almost too many people apply, but I only chose people. This makes sense, okay? I only chose people who had been through the fires themselves because they'd been there, and that really helped. And I never knew who would show up and why they'd show up at my group. And the one group I started, the fire in, I had so many. The city of Clearlake had only stopped 30 days prior, and I was at the senior center. And I thought, you know, I had booked them way ahead. Who knew there'd be another fire? And so those people came in kind of raw. And they'd ask me naive questions about insurance. Should I get fire insurance? And I'm looking at this lady who's 70 years old, and I'm thinking, oh my God, the fire stopped 1 block from your home, and you're asking me about fire insurance? You know, so I never knew who would show up and why, but it was really interesting. And I wasn't sure if the art format either people would work in. You know, I'd interview them for an hour, and they'd say blah, 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 and then something would screw up. I had things like the artist wouldn't show up. Artist forgot to show up. It's like, oh my God. I did 19 of these sessions. I was the director. I had to be at them. One of my best sessions was pouring rain. We were locked out even. And we get in, and then I do creative writing, because what can I do? I don't have any materials, and that's my forte. I figure I can, you know, wing it somehow. And it was one of my better sessions, because a gentleman had fought the fire in Cobb and lived through it. They saved 3 houses. They refused to go with the fire everywhere, and they saved the houses. So, you know, he showed up, and I didn't know he had this history. And at the same time, a lady shows up who's mentally handicapped and had been through Spring Valley fires. And she's there with her worker, because they wouldn't bring her alone. She's too mentally handicapped. And this woman was unbelievable. She did the most beautiful just writing about the fire experience, the loss of her mother before the fires, and the need for Mother to help me through when my mother's dead. It was really interesting. You know, some of the stuff that they wrote in this creative writing was, you know, it's like, wow, where's this come from? So I really believe in art. I really believe in art at getting at this unconscious stuff. So, and I have a contract again. I'm dealing with loss. I'll be starting my program in January.